Hello and welcome to The Actionable Marketer. My name is Kri Edholm and I share weekly marketing tips designed for entrepreneurs, business owners, solopreneurs, side hustlers, anybody who feels like they're too busy to work on their marketing. And so every week I put out a new tip. You can either subscribe here on YouTube, or if you check the description down below, you can subscribe to the weekly email that I put out that has additional details about these tips. So this week, I'm going to talk about microphones. And the big reason why I'm talking about microphones is because you, as a professional business owner of some sort, if you're still using the microphone on your computer or your laptop for video conference calls, for podcasts, if you're ever invited to be on a virtual podcast, if you're doing live stream or anything like that, the first thing you want to do is upgrade your audio. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I get this question asked all the time. I want to improve my video, whatever, and I want to get a better camera. Or, do I need lighting? Or what can I do to improve that quality? And my answer is always buy a microphone. So today I'm going to go over different types of microphones that you can consider purchasing. I will put links to all these microphones in the description down below. They're affiliate links. I do get a little kickback if you decide to purchase down there. It's available at no extra cost to you. But you can also do your own research and figure out a microphone that might work best in your situation. Now, why am I going over microphones? Okay, before I hop into the different type of microphones that I'd like to show you today, I'm going to turn this microphone off and have you hear what the audio sounds like that's coming out of my laptop. This is what the onboard microphone sounds like on my laptop. Now, the video looks great, but the thing about bad audio is that people are more inclined to tune out or click away from a video that has bad audio. And this is an example of that very situation. All right, you should hear a pretty big difference. And the thing about having a microphone is, first of all, on your everyday video conference calls, and I know that you're all on them, what's happening is people aren't getting the best audio out of you. When I'm on video conference calls and people see this microphone or they hear an audio difference, it stands out. This is just a simple way for you to stand out and also just to sound more professional. The other thing is, I just read a statistic yesterday that half of the households in the U.S. are listening to podcasts. This means that you could potentially be invited to be on a podcast. I host a small business talk podcast and we do it virtually. So when I have guests on the show, there is definitely a difference between the microphone that's coming out of your computer versus a microphone like this. You can spend anywhere from $100 on up to however much you want to spend. But in my opinion, this is an excellent upgrade. The other benefit, the hidden benefit, for me at least, is that if I'm on video conference calls all day long, I just get fatigued kind of like yelling at my computer all day. But when I have this microphone close to my mouth, I can speak in my normal tone. I have a soft sounding voice anyways, so this projects it for me. And I save a lot of energy just by being able to speak at a normal volume. I sound professional and people can hear what I have to say. And that is so important on conference calls. And then also if I'm doing any live streaming or if I'm on a podcast or anything like that. So with that said, let's take a look at a couple microphones. So the first thing you want to look for when you're looking for a microphone for your computer is if it is a USB microphone. So what this means is that you can plug this microphone directly into your computer. That is key. You need it to be able to plug directly into your computer without buying any additional interfaces or anything like that. These microphones are way too good to have to worry about purchasing audio equipment and all sorts of stuff. Now, if you want to be more advanced, you can go that route, but my suggestion is for everyday use to go ahead and just buy a USB microphone. So this one by Rode is really good. It's priced at $99, and it's a small size microphone. So that means it's not going to be a big microphone in your face if that's something that you care about. The one thing that I'll say with these types of desktop microphones, you do want the microphone as close to your mouth as possible. It just sounds better. You get the most out of your microphone. Now, you don't want to be speaking directly into it because people are going to be able to hear what are called plosives. And what that means is that burst of air that comes from saying letters like P or T, that air is going to blow into the microphone. It's going to sound horrible. So you do want the microphone kind of close to your mouth. I have it directly in front of me because I have this foam screen that kind of protects that air from hitting the microphone. But my suggestion is just to have it close to your mouth, kind of at an angle away from your mouth a little bit, and you're going to get the most out of that microphone. And so what that means is these desktop microphones, they're going to be down on your desk and still kind of away from your mouth. So this is certainly a great price, and it's a USB specific microphone. But let's hop over to the Blue Yeti. So this is actually what I suggest that you do is either find a kit like this one that comes with a microphone. It's going to come with a shock mount. That's really weird. What's a shock mount? What it means is if you're a hand thumper, if you like to speak with your hands and you find yourself hitting your desk a lot like this, then what the shock mount does is it absorbs those types of shock of like those vibrations, and it prevents it from actually getting to your microphone. So if you are a very hand vocal type person and you like to touch things as you speak, then grab a kit with a shock mount. This little screen right here is kind of like what you're seeing here. It protects those plosives, those bursts of air from hitting the microphone. So depending on the type of microphone that you have, if you notice that's happening a lot, you can purchase something like this. And now this one has an arm on it. And what that means is that you can mount this arm to your desk, and it's much like, you can't see this arm, but rather than having a stand on the desk, this arm will bring the microphone up to your mouth, up to your face. You can adjust it. You can put it wherever you want, but it leaves the area below you free for your hands to move around or to type or to work. So I actually suggest that you look for a kit or purchase a boom arm separately. There's a ton out there. This is just an example of a kit of a quality, popular microphone. The Blue Yeti's been around forever. It comes with everything you need for $159. All right, now finally, what I'd like to do is show you the microphone that I use. This is the Shure MV7. You can see the price point on this is a little higher. In this case, this microphone does not come with a boom arm or a stand, so you're probably going to be paying a little bit more for that, and I suggest that you do it. If you use your microphone every single day, then you're going to get the reward from that if you purchase this mic. Now, why do I use a $249 microphone? Well, this microphone has the USB option, and it also has something called an XLR option. So this microphone, let's see if there's a view with the plug-in on the back here. There isn't one for this one, but what you can do is there are two different types of ways to plug your cable into this microphone. One is a USB. It comes with all the cords. It'll plug directly into your computer or your laptop via a USB port. Now, the XLR cable is just a different type of cable that's used for more professional productions. So if you see yourself in the future maybe having a professional podcast or professionally live streaming, and you think you're going to purchase and or use more professional type equipment in the future, then having that XLR input is really key. So I use this microphone for everyday USB connection use on my computer. I use it for podcasts if I'm ever on a show, or even when I'm hosting my podcast or on my video conference calls. But if I ever need to use it for one of my podcast productions and I have a professional interface that I plug into, then I have that USB option. So if this is a great microphone, first, the quality is outstanding, but if you think in the future you're going to grow or you don't want to be limited by the functionality in your microphone, then I would suggest purchasing something like the Shure MV7. So that's a rundown on why you, as a professional business owner, should be using a better microphone, in addition to a couple of microphone types to consider. Feel free to use the links below, the affiliate links below, to purchase one of the microphones that I covered today. Or if you want to do your own research and before buying, you want to hear what that microphone might sound like, then I suggest going to YouTube and just searching for that microphone. Make sure it has a USB connection so it can go directly into your computer. And that is the rundown. So thank you as always for tuning in. I'll have another free marketing tip out next week. And I invite you to subscribe. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday.